I hope y'all can't see my fucking legs, cause I'm really in the crib, t-shirt and underwear right now. It feels a little bit gay to be in my crib, just t-shirt with the boxers on, but I don't know, I'm kind of chilling, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like I'm cozy. And you know, so I'm really doing the work to undo toxic masculinity. I'm stumbling on my words. Before I get started reading these rules for my unborn son, there's mad noise coming from outside, but still live at my dad's crib right now, so gotta open the window. On page, I think I ended on page 60 last. Okay, so we're gonna just continue from page 61. Never be the last one in the pool. What if I just don't want to swim, nigga? Well, I guess, like, if you're the last one in the pool, that means you're definitely gonna be jumping into somebody else's pee. So what he really saying is, like, be the first one to piss in the pool. And that's a good rule for my son. My son will definitely, he will conquer with his piss. Keep a garden. I think keeping a garden would be a good idea. Surprise your dad at the office. Trust me, whatever I'm doing is not as important as you. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I used to, like, go to my dad's CVS a lot, like, or my mom. Well, honestly, we would just hang out there a lot while we waited for, like, either him to be done with work or my mom, because, like, their shifts conflicted. So we would just be watching movies in the back of CVS when we lived upstate, at least. But I only lived outside of New York City for like 4 years in total, and that was like 3 years was living upstate. But, like, yeah, we just be in the back of the CVS watching Scooby-Doo. That shit was lit. American by nature. Oh. The American by nature is optimistic. He is experimental, an inventor, and a builder who builds best when called upon to build greatly. John F. Kennedy. Americans are also great snipers. That's why you got fucking domed, boy. Get back in touch with old friends. It's always nice to talk to old friends. I do miss, like, a lot of my my middle school friends. Like, one of my best friends, Natalie, she's, like, in fucking Bolivia for God knows how long. But honestly, I'm about to get my bread up. I'm just gonna pull up on her. We're trying to go bike on the death trail. That shit's gonna be lit. Never turn down an invitation to speak in public. Facts. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a good skill to develop, I think. Eat more fish. Yeah, the people that live in blue zones, they be eating way more, like, fish than anything. If they do eat fish. Because, like, a lot of them just be, like, vegetarians for the most part. But fish is definitely the way. Order dessert. You know, when I can, I do be doing that. You know, I like, you know, a little apple pie after the steak. That should be hitting. Don't shout out requests at rock shows. Or I guess just don't try and request stuff from the DJ. Have a signature look. I don't really know what that means exactly. I mean, I guess, like, amend this rule just by saying, like, have your own swag. I guess that's kind of what he's trying to say. But the picture he put on this is so fucking fried. It says, like, there aren't even photos throughout this book for the most part, right? I mean, no, there's kind of photos, sort of, but a lot of the pages don't really have, like, I guess there's photos every now and then if I, like, swipe long enough. But, okay. But look at this photo. Have a signature look, and then this is what he puts. Well, this fucking Walmart Steve Buscemi, like, what the fuck is this? Or what if this is Steve Buscemi? No, this is not Buscemi. But what the fuck? Look, have a signature look, and then this is the photo, bro. This is fried. It's the signature look of fucking 1960s gay man mustache. Like, this is a terrible mustache, bro. He barely even got eyebrows, but the mustache, he has more mustache than eyebrows. It's crazy. Be a good wingman. Yeah. You know, I be trying to throw the lob, but I got a team full of fumblers. When selling tickets, take face value. What does that mean? Trying to say don't be a scalper? I think he's trying to say don't be a scalper. Don't stare, people watch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't want to get caught looking at ass, you know, that's never gonna look good. Even though everybody looks at ass, every single men and women alike, children look at, like, you just see ass and it's just like neurons activated. But like, you don't want to get caught looking at ass. It's kind of funny to catch another guy looking at ass. It's like I look at his eyes, he's focused. I look at what he's looking at. It's like, oh, facts, you know? Is that misogynistic or is that just real? You tell me. Protect your privacy, especially when you're famous. Keep your eye on the ball and follow through in sports and in life. Address anyone who carries a firearm professionally as sir or ma'am. Explore the branches of your family tree. You never know what you might find. I'm actually very curious to see, like, yo, am I related to Emmett Till? And maybe that's not a good one. I don't want to be related. I would rather, like, am I related to, I don't know, who's somebody cool? Am I low-key a Soros? Nah, those people are evil. Am I a but all the people I'm thinking of are evil. Like, I just thought of DuPont. Like, well, I don't know, who's like a good family? Like, am I low-key a Jackson? Am I one of them? Am I like Eddie Murphy's long-lost son or cousin? People call me Murphy a couple times. I've gotten that a few times, and I don't mind that one. Sleep with the window open. Shit, I do be trying to, but this pollen be fucking, it feel like a big ass fish just come and punch you in the face in the morning. And the thing is like, once I get outside, like, the pollen don't even be hitting me like that. But it's like, I don't know, something about me being in the house and wind just flowing through the house. It's like the pollen be like, the pollen got a multiplier on that shit when it come through the crib. I don't know. You drop change, pick it up, even pennies. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't be leaving money behind. I'll chase a fucking dime like it's a Chef Boyardee can. Like, I'll follow that shit on the highway. Don't pose with booze. Man, shut up. I be flicked up with the drink. I'm outside with the Jose Cuervo in one hand, the spliff in the other hand, your shorty on me. What y'all know about that? No, I think it's, I would never do something as heinous as taking another man's woman. Where is she going? Make your own costume. Oh yeah, making your own costume is pretty fun. I haven't done that in a while. Hide not your talents, for they were made. What's a sundial in the shade? Ooh, that's a bar. Hold on. Hide not your talents, for... Wait, I read it wrong. I read it terrible. Ah, man. I was... Fuck, bro. Rubbing my eye is making it worse. Like, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but... Hide not your talents, for use... They for use were made. Wow, my dyslexia went fucking crazy right there. I just got high before I started doing this, so it's probably, my brain is definitely functioning a little slower right now. What's a sundial in the shade? Okay. Hide not your talents, they for use were made. What's a sundial in the shade? Sundial, whatever. Fuck, bro, my eyes are itching. You aren't done raking until you played in the leaf pile. You know what? Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know how good it feels to jump in a pile of leaves? Almost the same as like you jumping in like freshly snowed snow. You know, like when you just sink through that shit? Fucking amazing. Never respond to a critic in writing. He said, pull up on that nigga. You say, yo, you trying to step outside, bitch? You trying what you do a whole lot of writing. Let's see if those hands really work. Know the difference between arts and crafts. The fuck does that even mean, nigga? Okay. But aren't crafts and art? Crafting? Okay, what okay, let's really break this down. Arts and crafts. Craft. Okay, what does craft mean? To craft is like, I guess, a synonym of create. Nah, bro, hold on. Let me look up the word craft. Okay. Craft is an activity involving skill in making things by hand. So, I guess like pottery is a craft, but it's also an art. Yeah, fuck what this nigga's saying. I guess like carpentry would just be more of a craft than an art. I set an alarm so I wouldn't talk too long. I'll read one last one. Fish don't have eyelids. Cast into the shade. Fish don't have eyelids. What it? So they can't blink. Fish don't blink? I thought. Actually, I never really thought about that. Can fish blink? What? Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Nah, sharks got eyelids. Well, I guess sharks are like. Hold on. Most fish do not have eyelids. Okay. Literally, it says some exceptions exist, and sharks. Yeah, sharks are literally what I said. And what is it? Mud skippers? Yeah, mud skippers. They spend a lot of time on land, so it makes sense. Wow. Okay, we learned something. Learned something new. Most fish do not have eyelids, and it makes sense. They don't come out of the water. But what does casting in the shade really do for you in this instance? Like, because they don't have eyelids. So they can't squint? I don't know. I don't get what he's trying to say with this, to be honest. Cast into the shade because they don't have eyelids. I just closed the book. I didn't even save the fucking page I was at. Alright, we got to page fucking 75. Yeah, page 75. I'm going to pause and then continue. More rules for your unborn son coming.